10 UK supermarket foods experts say are a waste of money. What if some of the foods sitting in your supermarket basket right now are nothing more than cleverly packaged scams? Not dangerous. Not illegal. But quietly draining your wallet. Because behind the bright labels, the healthy claims, and the tempting promotions, food experts say millions of UK shoppers are paying far too much for products that simply aren't worth it. Some are overpriced versions of basic foods. Others promise health benefits that barely exist. And a few are so misleading that experts say they should never have become popular in the first place. But here's the shocking part. These products aren't rare. They are sold in nearly every major UK supermarket. Which raises a disturbing question. Are supermarkets selling convenience, or just selling clever illusions? Tonight, we uncover 10 UK supermarket foods experts say are a complete waste of money. And by the end of this video, you may never shop the same way again. 2. Extension INTRO. Every week in the UK, shoppers spend billions of pounds in supermarkets. From quick lunches, to healthy snacks, to everyday essentials. But experts in nutrition, food economics, and consumer research say something surprising. Many of the most popular supermarket products are not what they appear to be. Some cost 3 to 4 times more than the ingredients they contain. Others use clever marketing terms like natural, premium, high-protein, organic style, but when experts examine the labels, the reality often tells a very different story. And it's not just about money. In some cases, these products may also be less healthy than people believe. So today we're investigating 10 UK supermarket foods experts say are simply not worth the price. Some will surprise you. Some may already be in your kitchen. And one, near the end of this video, is something millions of British shoppers buy every single week without questioning it. But once you see the truth, you may never buy it again. 3. Body, the investigation. Section 1, the convenience trap. Convenience is one of the biggest selling points in modern supermarkets. Pre-cut. Pre-cooked. Ready to eat. But experts warn that convenience often comes with a massive hidden markup. Take one simple example. Pre-cut fruit. A pineapple bought whole might cost around £1.50 to £2. But pre-cut pineapple chunks in plastic tubs? Often £4 to £5 for less fruit. That means you're paying more than double the price for something that takes 2 minutes to cut at home. The same applies to pre-sliced apples, chopped vegetables, prepared salad mixes. Food economists call this the convenience premium. And UK shoppers pay it every day. But this is only the beginning. Because the next category is even more misleading. Section 2, this healthy illusion. Walk down any supermarket aisle and you'll see foods labeled low-fat, high-protein and natural superfood, but experts say many of these products rely on health marketing rather than real benefits. Take protein yogurts. Many brands promote them as fitness-friendly superfoods. But nutritionists point out that the protein increase is often minimal. And sometimes these yogurts contain added sweeteners or sugars. Which means you're paying double the price for a product that may be only slightly different from normal yogurt. The packaging sells a lifestyle. But the ingredients tell another story. And things get even stranger when we look at bottled drinks. Section 3, the bottled water paradox. Here's a simple question. Why do millions of people buy bottled water in a country with safe tap water? In the UK, tap water is among the most strictly regulated in the world. In fact, experts say it is often tested more frequently than bottled water. Yet bottled water can cost hundreds of times more per litre. For example, tap water, fractions of a penny per litre. Bottled water, sometimes £1 or more per litre. That means a family buying bottled water regularly may spend hundreds of pounds each year on something they already have at home. But bottled water isn't the only everyday item experts question. Because the next one hides inside the freezer aisle. 4. Brand item breakdown. Now let's break down 10 supermarket foods experts say are often a waste of money. 10. Pre-cut fruit. Looks fresh. Looks convenient. But you're paying up to 3 times the price for fruit that was simply chopped and packaged. Experts say buying whole fruit saves money and often stays fresh longer. 9. Flavored bottled water. Fruit-flavored water sounds healthy. But many versions contain sweeteners, additives, or flavor chemicals. And they cost far more than simply adding fruit to tap water at home. 8. Premium frozen smoothie packs. Frozen fruit blends promise quick smoothies. But nutrition experts say you can make the same thing by buying standard frozen fruit for half the price. 7. Pre-grated cheese. Convenient? Yes. But pre-grated cheese often costs significantly more per kilogram. Some versions even contain anti-caking agents to stop clumping. Experts say buying a block and grating it yourself is far cheaper. 6. Branded breakfast cereal. Some cereals marketed as healthy contain surprisingly high sugar levels. Store-brand alternatives often have similar ingredients at lower prices. Yet shoppers continue to pay for branding. 5. Ready-made sandwiches. Supermarket meal deals feel like value. But nutrition experts say many ready-made sandwiches contain excess salt, processed sauces, low-quality fillings, and making your own lunch can cost less than half the price. For single-serve yogurt pots, tiny yogurt portions can cost 2 or 3 times more per gram than larger tubs. The difference? Packaging, not ingredients. 3. Luxury olive oil. Some premium olive oils marketed in supermarkets carry huge price tags. But experts say many shoppers cannot taste the difference between expensive and mid-range oils in everyday cooking. 2. Superfood snack bars. They promise energy. They promise health. But many snack bars are essentially compressed oats, sugar, and syrup. At a premium price. Nutritionists often recommend simple alternatives like nuts or fruit instead. 1. Prepackaged salad bags. This one shocks many experts. Bagged salads are convenient, but they are also one of the most overpriced fresh foods in supermarkets. Some studies suggest they cost up to 4 times more than buying whole lettuce and preparing it yourself. And once opened, they often spoil very quickly, which means many shoppers end up throwing them away. A waste of food and money. 5. Shocking revelation. So why do these products keep selling? Experts point to 3 powerful psychological tricks used by food marketing. First, convenience bias. People will pay far more to save a few minutes. Second, health halos. Words like the natural or protein create an illusion of health, even when the difference is small. And third, packaging psychology. Smaller portions and premium packaging make products appear more valuable than they really are. Together, these tactics generate billions in supermarket sales every year. But once you recognize them, you start seeing them everywhere. 6. Solutions. Smart shopping tips. So what can shoppers do? Food experts recommend a few simple strategies. 1. Buy whole ingredients whenever possible. Whole fruit. Whole vegetables. Whole blocks of cheese. These are usually much cheaper per gram. 2. Compare price per kilogram. Supermarket labels often reveal the real cost. And sometimes the difference is dramatic. 3. Ignore flashy marketing words. Instead, check the ingredient list. That's where the truth lives. 4. Prepare simple foods at home. Smoothies. Salads. Lunches. Making them yourself can save hundreds of pounds per year. 7. Powerful OUTRO. Supermarkets are designed to make shopping easy. Bright packaging. Quick choices. Convenient foods. But sometimes convenience hides a simple truth. You may be paying far more than you need to. For food that isn't better. Isn't healthier. And sometimes isn't even necessary. The next time you walk through a supermarket aisle, look a little closer. Check the labels. Compare the prices. And ask yourself one simple question. Is this really worth it? Because the smartest shoppers don't just buy what looks good. They buy what actually makes sense. If you found this investigation helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves saving money at the supermarket. And tell us in the comments, which supermarket food do you think is the biggest waste of money? Because the answer might surprise everyone. The supermarket psychology trap. Before we reveal a few even more surprising supermarket products, you need to understand something important. Supermarkets are not random. Every shelf, every aisle, every product placement, it's all carefully designed. Retail experts call it behavioral merchandising, a strategy built on psychology. For example, the most profitable products are often placed at eye level. Cheaper alternatives? Usually placed higher or lower, where fewer people look. And those tempting healthy snacks near the checkout? They're placed there because supermarkets know something about human behavior. When people are tired after shopping, they make impulse decisions. Which means many shoppers leave the store with items they never planned to buy. But some of the biggest money traps are hiding somewhere unexpected. The freezer aisle. And what experts discovered there might surprise you. 9. The frozen food markup. Frozen food is supposed to save money. But not always. In fact, some frozen supermarket items carry huge markups compared to homemade alternatives. Take frozen ready meals. Many cost between £3 and £6 per portion. But food economists say the ingredients inside often cost less than £1 to produce. You're not paying for food. You're paying for processing, packaging, and convenience. And sometimes, very clever branding. Some ready meals use words like artisan, gourmet, chef-inspired, but nutrition experts say many of these meals contain high salt levels, added preservatives, smaller portions than expected, and once you notice the pattern, you start seeing it everywhere. But the next product category is even more shocking. Because it hides behind something people believe is luxury quality. 10. The premium brand illusion. Walk into any UK supermarket and you'll see premium food ranges. Elegant packaging. Sophisticated names. Higher prices. But food industry insiders reveal something surprising. Some premium supermarket products are produced in the same factories as standard versions. Sometimes with very similar ingredients. Yet the price difference can be enormous. Why? Because premium branding creates a powerful psychological effect. When people see darker packaging, gold lettering, a minimalistic design, they automatically assume the product is higher quality. Even when blind taste tests show little difference. Which raises an uncomfortable question. Are shoppers paying for better food or simply better marketing? But perhaps the biggest supermarket myth involves something people buy almost every day. Milk. And the truth behind certain milk products might surprise you. 11. The specialty milk marketing game. Over the past decade, supermarket shelves have filled with new milk options: filtered milk, protein milk, barista milk, extended life milk. Some of these products can cost 2 to 3 times more than regular milk. But food scientists say many of them are simply filtered or processed differently, not necessarily more nutritious. For example, filtered milk removes some water and lactose, concentrating protein slightly. But nutritionally? The difference is often small compared to the price increase. Yet the marketing suggests something revolutionary. And millions of shoppers pay the premium. But there's one final category experts say may be the most misleading of all. Because it targets something people deeply care about. Their health. 12. The health food. Premium health-focused foods are one of the fastest-growing supermarket markets in the UK. Products labeled gluten-free, vegan, organic style are high-protein, are plant-powered. Now, some of these products are genuinely useful for people with dietary needs. But experts warn that others simply exploit the health trend. For example, some gluten-free snack products contain more sugar and fat than their standard versions. Yet they cost significantly more. Similarly, certain vegan snack foods are still highly processed. Which means the label may sound healthy, but the ingredients list tells another story. Nutritionists often repeat the same advice. The healthiest foods are usually the simplest ones. Fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts. Foods that existed long before modern packaging. But the food industry knows something important. Simple foods don't generate the same profit margins. Which is why supermarket shelves are full of cleverly reinvented versions. 13. What experts want shoppers to know. Food economists say the average UK household spends thousands of pounds per year on groceries. But a surprising portion of that spending comes from highly marked up convenience products. Products designed to look healthier, faster, more luxurious than they actually are. Once shoppers understand these patterns, something interesting happens. They begin to shop differently. They slow down. They compare labels. They question marketing claims. And often, they save a lot of money. But the biggest shift isn't financial. It's psychological. Because once you realize how supermarket marketing works, you begin to see it everywhere. 14. Final message. Supermarkets are extraordinary places. They offer thousands of products. Endless choices. Convenience that previous generations could only imagine. But within that convenience lies a simple truth. Not every product is designed to help you. Some are designed simply to sell better. And the difference between smart shopping and expensive mistakes often comes down to one thing: awareness. So next time you walk through a supermarket, pause for a moment. Look beyond the packaging. Look beyond the promises. And ask yourself the question most shoppers never think to ask. Am I buying food, or am I buying marketing? Final call to action: if you enjoyed this investigation and want more revealing supermarket truths, make sure to like the video, comment your opinion, share it with friends and family, and subscribe for more food investigations, because the next video might expose even more foods hiding behind clever marketing. And trust me, some of them are things you probably buy